Hi guys! So today is a really important date. I complete 28 weeks of pregnancy and it marks the beginning of the third and last trimester. So in honor of that, I thought about doing a video talking about the symptoms that I had of the pregnancy so far. So let's start with the symptoms of the first trimester. So the first symptom, and one of the most obvious one, it's the morning sickness. I must say that I didn't feel any symptoms at all until I was about on a week 6 of the pregnancy, and that's when I started feeling really nauseated. I couldn't smell anything, really. I mean, everything was so strong. I couldn't eat veggies. I couldn't smell boiling water. I couldn't cook an egg that I felt that I needed to throw up. And even though I felt this need, I only threw up, honestly, 2 times on the whole pregnancy, which I think it's one of the reasons that made me feel more nauseous, just because I didn't put it out. And it lasts from the week 16 to the week 20th, 21st, something like that. But it was not that strong anymore. It was just a bit nauseated whenever I felt like a strong smell or anything like that. But before, it was one of the most horrible feelings that I've ever had. I couldn't cook at all without having to do like this, so I could not smell or not feel the need to smell. I don't know, it was horrible. But thank God it passed and now I'm all better. I feel nauseated like once in a while, but just really small, nothing compared to how I felt before. So second symptom of the first trimester was tiredness. I used to feel so tired all the time. I didn't have the energy to do anything, really. I think this has something to do with the morning sickness as well, because whenever I was feeling nauseated, I think that goes for everyone. Whenever you're feeling nauseated, you just don't feel the will to go out or do anything or to walk or whatever it is. So yeah, I think there's one symptom is completely connected to the other, but it was it was a feeling that I've never had. I wanted to go out with my sister, that she was in here during Christmas. I wanted to go out with my husband. I wanted to just shop around the city center, but I just didn't feel up to it. Even though I wanted it in my head, I just didn't have the energy to do it, which is the third symptom of the first trimester was leg cramping. It started on the end of the first trimester. I used to feel a lot of this cramp. It went from my knees to my leg, and it was really weird. At first, I was kind of concerned, but then I read it that it was quite common, so I relaxed a bit. Another feeling that really marked the first trimester for me, it was anxiety and the fear of having a miscarriage. But I think that goes for every single pregnant woman. I was so scared of doing anything wrong, of eating anything that might seem wrong. So yeah. Now, talking about the symptoms of the second trimester. The first one that really bugged me was the back pain. And it's funny because it started really strong on the beginning of the second trimester. I started having these really sharp pains in my back. And I remember there was a week, I don't remember which week it was, but there was a week that I had a really strong pain in my back, like a really strong. And I couldn't even walk properly. I almost called in sick at work because it was bugging me too much. But then I don't know how, it just went away. Not that the pain went away, but this sharp, really strong pain just got a bit better. Now, on the last 2 weeks of the second trimester, I started feeling these back pains again. But I think it has something to do with the weight that I've put in. So now the second symptom of the second trimester was cramps. Really strong period cramps, really. I was so concerned because I thought that something might be wrong because I didn't know it was normal to feel these pains. I remember even asking the midwife and she said it was completely normal. She even asked if it was like period pains. And I said, yeah, because it's exactly how we feel when we get our periods. But she said it was normal. It just meant that the uterus was expanding. So it was kind of like growing pains that they also call it. So it was all right. I mean, the pains didn't stop. The cramps come and go. Sometimes they're a bit stronger if I'm working or if I'm standing on my feet for too long. And sometimes they're a bit better, but at least I know there's nothing to worry about. The third symptom of the second trimester was pregnancy brain. And what do I mean by that? My memory. My memories just got so messed up. Sometimes I don't even remember if I've eaten. Sometimes I don't remember if I've taken my vitamins. It's really weird. I don't know who I talked to. I don't know if I've called someone or not. I just get so confused. But I think it's something that comes and goes, and I don't expect it to go away on the third trimester. The fourth symptom of the second trimester is shortness of breath. It's really, really, really horrible because sometimes I feel like I can't breathe. Sometimes I feel like I gotta just relax, calm down, so I can breathe better again. So it's a really horrible feeling, but I know it's a really common symptom and it's all part of the process of being pregnant. So the fifth and last symptom of the second trimester is because I've been feeling really heavy. So it's kind of like I lose my balance way too easily. It started on the past 2 weeks, I think. And it really, really, really worries me because I'm too clumsy. So I gotta watch out and be careful 24/7, really. Like whenever I'm taking a shower and my husband's not home, whenever I'm walking to the bus stop or I'm going to work or whatever it is, I just go slowly. I'm never in a rush. I mean, I can't be in a rush. And I just try to take one step at a time. So now, starting the third trimester today, what do I expect? I think I'm probably gonna be out of breath more easily, and I'm probably gonna lose my balance easily as well. I mean, also, I think I'm gonna feel more pain in my back and also in my feet, especially because I'm still working and I still got 8 more weeks at work before going on maternity leave. So I think these are gonna be the symptoms that are gonna stay the most with me, and I'm not sure about new ones that are gonna come on the third trimester. But I look forward to find out, and I'm really excited because the last trimester, and I can't wait to see the baby, and we're really, really anxious. My mom, my sister, they're coming to see the baby as well. So that's something to look forward to. Thumbs up if you guys liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye! See you next week!